Now we got a little seal hanging out up there. It's hanging out up on the rocks. He's waiting for that tide to come back up or something. I don't know. That tide's way down here, and he's way up there. So, don't know. But anyway, we're going to do our Friday night live walk and talk. Hello, everybody. Now it looks like we found a seashell already. Nice clamshell. Yeah, look at that. Oh! Like usual, trying to get me wet. Whew! That's not a way to start the live stream with wet feet. But hey, we got a nice shell. I'll put that in the bag. Definitely worth the weight of carrying. And we got a super low tide tonight, so we're gonna cruise on down the beach like we always do and check things out, see what we can find. Hopefully find some agates for you. With this low tide like this and not many rocks, it's gonna be difficult. But hey, like I always say, anything can happen. Cole, hey, how's it going? Hi from Oregon. Yeah, that's where I'm in Oregon, Southern Oregon coast, man. Welcome aboard, buddy. Glad to see you. Just out here cruising around. I don't know if you saw with the little seal sitting up there. Little sucker's just chilling up there, taking a nap. So yeah, we're gonna cruise on down the beach here. Now we got some people with some dogs out here cruising around. Right on, man. I love to hunt for agates too. That's what we do. See what we can find. Hopefully find something. We get lucky on these lives sometimes. Last week I didn't think I'd find anything. I did find one, so that's always good. Chuck E. Cheese, how's it going, buddy? Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Hi.
Hi there. Hi. So yeah, we're just gonna cruise along, see if we can find any agates, any beach glass, sea glass. I don't know, petrified wood, jasper, cool rocks, petrified dinosaur turds. Oh, heck, there's one now. Good luck. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Cole. Appreciate that. But yeah, we'll see what we can find. See if we get the feet wet. Always trying to avoid getting the feet wet. Sometimes makes it for a miserable walk, especially when it happens right off the bat. So of course at the end, we'll show you everything we found. We'll pull the stuff out of the bag and check it out. I've had a couple live streams that have been pretty good, finding some agates. We're extremely low tide. Like if you look, that's where the tide normally is and where all those rocks are. And when the tide's up there, it's a little easier to look for rocks, I think. I don't know. But everyone says go at low tide, and low tide was about an hour ago. But we do have some rocks out here, and you never know, man. Even though those people have walked this beach, they may not even know what they saw if they saw it. We got sugar agate here. Caden, hello, Caden. Water looks nice, Caden says. Hey, thank you, Caden. Thank you for hopping on in, man, and making a comment. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody that stops by. We're going to cruise along the beach, like I'm saying, and we're going to look for some agates, see what we can find. Maybe some beach glass, a little piece of petrified wood, you know. Who knows what we'll find. It's funny sometimes. See if we get the feet wet. Hopefully not, but you know, it's constantly trying. It's always trying to get the feet wet, and we'll hang out for the sunset too. You know, we always like to hang out for the sunset. kick back, enjoy these waves, spread some positive vibes, good vibes. You know, life is good. Life is good on the coast, that's for sure. You know, sometimes, man, I mean, things can get pretty bad for people. They've been bad for me before, you know, but you always got to try to look at the bright side. That's what I always try to do, even when things are bad. Look at the bright side of stuff, you know. The guy that lost the marathon, you know, he was pissed off till he saw the guy with no legs. You know, I mean, that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. I mean, you just got to make do with what we got. Look, this is a cool looking rock. I don't know if you could tell on camera. It's green. It's just kind of cool looking. Carrie says hello. Hi, Carrie. That girl, Lele, said hi. Charlie, where are you? Southern Oregon coast is where I'm at. And that's where I hunt for my agates. Got a little rock there, a little sugar agate kind of. A little something. You know, it's got a little bit of transparency to it. We'll pick it up. Throw it in the bag. Why not? Can't hurt. Can't hurt, but we're going to cruise around. We're going to spread some positive beach vibes. Gonna chill, watch a sunset. I don't know if you guys will stick around for that. I recommend it. Recommend anybody watching right now to hit that thumbs up and get some other people in here watching, man. We always have a good time. Friday night live, walk and talk, hunting for agates and whatever else we find, you know, beach glass. And God darn, I found some petrified wood the other day. Didn't make a video about it. There was someone else out at my spot for petrified wood and kind of distracted me from making any videos. But had a good time anyways. There's always got to watch those waves. We're looking at some rocks here, kind of cool looking. Just watch the waves, make sure you don't get wet. I mean, unless you want to. We'll cruise along. I mean, hey, doesn't matter how many people have walked by, you know, maybe they didn't know what they saw. You know, stranger things have happened. Like I say, you know, it don't matter. Footprints, bike prints, that's a nice sugar agate. Like I say, it's semi-transparent sugar agate. Sometimes I pick them up, sometimes I don't. Just kind of depends on my mood and how heavy I want my bag to be, you know. But yeah, we got a bunch of shorts coming up. Had a banner day. Put a short up about that. Man, that was a lot of agates. There's an agate. We got one. It's a little one. But hey, I grabbed them all, big and small. I told you. And nobody can find them all. I'm wondering how many I passed up. But that's an agate, folks. That's what we're hunting for right there. It's a little baby one. But hey, that's all right. That is what we're looking for, guys. And we found one. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just in case you were wondering, what's an agate? That's an agate. They're transparent rocks that are from an ancient volcano or something, and they wash down the river, tossed around in the ocean, and then land up on the beach. So that was cool. We found one already. I love it. We'll keep our eyes peeled, see if we find another. You know, hey, we were lucky to find that one. Sometimes that's all you find, and that's okay. You know, we're out here to do some walking, get some exercise, enjoy the sound of the surf, the smell of the ocean, feeling of the sand, and the sun. You know, just enjoy it all out here. It is beautiful, as you can see. Take a look there. And like I said, we're going to stick around for the sunset. Hopefully you guys will stick around for the sunset. We've got some, oh, there's another agate. Oh my God, you guys. Bam, I don't know, can you see it? Do you see it? I see it. There it is. Bam! Look at that beauty. That's a nice one, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's a nice agate there. That's going home with me. Heck yeah. Like I say, it doesn't matter how many people have walked by, because maybe it wasn't meant for them. It was meant for you. You know, maybe they didn't know what they saw anyway, if they saw it. You know? So that's cool. 2 agates down. Heck yeah. Friday Night Live walk and talk. Hunting for agates. We got 2 already. I mean, honestly, you guys, normally, like if I'm out here and not filming, I'm going to be walking back and forth through all this rock right here. But I'm just going to walk the edge here with you like I normally do on a Friday night and enjoy the waves, the sound of that surf, that ocean air, and hopefully find another agate. We're hoping something cool anyway. So we found 1 nice clamshell and 2 agates so far. So that's cool. And we got more rock out here than I anticipated, so I'm happy about that. But like I say, stick around. It's going to be a spectacular sunset. Oh, kind of a weird looking piece of jasper. Ah, you know what? Throw it back. Throw it back. Yeah, just keep the head on a swivel. Never know what you're going to find. Hey, we might find a huge agate. I mean, one could hope. One could hope we get lucky. Nice sugar agate here. Little sugar agate. Pretty nice one. Yeah, we'll throw it in the bag. I mean, what the heck? Why not? Well, well, well. Friday night it is, you guys. The weekend is here. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And I'll be working, but that's okay. Thinking about maybe doing the lives on Saturdays. I'm off at 3 o'clock on Saturdays, so might be able to do a live earlier because it's going to start getting dark a lot earlier, you know? When that happens, not that easy to come out here after 5 o'clock, you know? So anyways, yeah, maybe we're going to do Saturdays. I don't know. We'll figure it out. One of those things we'll figure out for sure. All right, well, let's keep cruising around. I should have marked that spot where we found that agate, so I know to look there on the way back, darn it. That's all right. Sometimes we forget to do the stuff that we talk about. You always try to mark the location. And that way it gives you a good idea of, hey, that's where the agates are washing up. And on your way back, you're like, okay, that's the spot. Look around there again. Just never know. Never know what you might find. Well, I guess this super low tide has turned out to be pretty good so far. 2 agates and a seashell, so we can't complain. You know, hey, we've been stumped before. I know I've been stumped a few times going out looking for agates and not find a thing. So whenever we can find 2, that makes me happy. And one of them was the size of a quarter, so hard to beat that. Oh, another one. We got another one. There's the 3rd agate right there. We got it. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Another agate. Agate number 3. I don't know who's counting. I'm counting, though. Yeah, agate number 3. Yeah, maybe we should mark the location so on the way back we got a place to look here. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Looks like something diver 3. I've only ever seen sunrises all at the ocean. Never a sunset. Oh yeah, the East Coast. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. West Coast, man, we get some beautiful sunsets. Man, I've seen some pictures of some of the sunrises, you know, on the east, man. They're beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, hopefully be in for a treat tonight. Hopefully we'll have a beautiful sunset for you. That'd be nice. And hopefully we'll find some more agates. We got 3 agates so far. We're just looking for treasure. Looking for beach glass, looking for agates. All that kind of stuff. And we'll see what we can find. It doesn't matter how many people walk before you, because they can't find them all. You can't find them all. I'm sure I've passed a couple up. It's just kind of the way it goes. You find the ones that are meant for you. I believe that. I believe it. But yeah, man, the waves are awesome. Got a really low tide. So the tide's way down. We're about an hour and a half past low tide and it's still this low, so that's pretty awesome. See if we can find some more agates out here. You know, we get lucky on these lives. Got lucky enough to find 3 already, so that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. We'll cruise along the rest of these rocks, see what we come up with. Yeah, a little over a month ago we saw some whales out here. Not on the live, man. That would have been awesome to see on the live, but I was just out here and saw some, which was kind of cool. You know, that was pretty awesome. Haven't seen them out here before. I know that they migrate past here, so that was a treat to see that. It was just something that was awesome that, you know, I hadn't seen before, and was really cool. And hopefully we'll find at least another agate, you know. Let's make it at least 4. Make it an even number, huh? Yeah, like I said, we tend to get lucky on these lives. We get lucky a lot. I mean, if you believe you're lucky, you are lucky. I know that much. Man, sometimes this will fool you. You got to see this. You see that? That was a leaf. And man, sometimes, you know, walk up on that or from a distance, you see that and you're like, oh man, what's that? Just a leaf. Nothing to be concerned with. You know, but we'll go a little further. Oh, look at the waves coming in now. Trying to get me. Back up. Son of a gun. I do like it when these rocks are wet. Makes it a lot easier to spot the agates, that's for darn sure. When they're dry and dusty, they're much harder to spot. You know, I watch these channels of these guys hunting agates in the desert, man. I'm like, holy smokes. Oh, we got a seashell, but it's broken. We won't grab that. Oh, broken up a little bit. But, man, if that was full, we would have grabbed it. We'll throw it back. Keep our eyes peeled here. See if we can find something. Like I say, the agates that are for you, and you'll find the ones that are meant for you. That's for darn sure. I'm a big believer in that. Yeah, we'll keep cruising along. See what we can find. Do some rock hounding, some agate hunting. You know, I kind of wonder when I see these feathers. You know, is that from a seagull or a pelican? Oh, another agate. Bam! Boom! There it is, you guys. Another agate. Agate number 4. Woo! That's why we do this. This is what it's about right here, finding agates. I love them. It's always good when we can find agates on a live. Oh man, we should mark the spot. Mark the spot. This is what I do. I just kind of dig my feet into the ground, make a little mark. So on the way back, you know, I can be like, okay, that's where we found an agate. Because sometimes they travel in pairs. You know, they wash up in the same spot a lot of times. Well, we'll see what we can find. Well, we need 2 more. 2 more. What the heck? Why not? A nice sugar agate here. Yeah, don't let those fool you. Those suckers will glow in the sun. But hey, sometimes you walk over to one and it's taking you over to a spot where you're going to find an agate. Just like that feather did, you know. We walked over to that feather not expecting to find anything, and because we went to that feather to look at it, bam, we found an agate. And that's how it works. You know? If something's telling you to walk over to that feather and just look at it, then hey, walk over there. Can't hurt. You know? It's your gut telling you what to do. We'll see if we can find something else that's cool, guys. You never know. You never know when we're out here what we're going to find. Yeah, it's so funny because, you know, those people are walking their dog and you think, oh man, they're probably out here looking for agates. Man, why would I even look? You know? Oh, wait a minute. Is that beach glass? That might be some beach glass there. Yeah, it is. Sea glass. Little chunk. All right. Always good to find that. All right, so far we're keeping score. It's 4 agates, 1 beach glass, and 1 clamshell. So, for those that are keeping score, that's what we found so far. These little seagulls, they're so funny, man. I don't know if you see those little guys out there in the surf. They'll walk around out there and then the wave will come in and they'll float for a second. Then they'll walk away. Pretty hilarious. I don't know, kind of funny to watch. Yeah, we got some pelicans cruising around out there by those waves. Don't know if you can see that, but stick around, guys. Stick around. It's going to be a beautiful sunset, I guarantee it. I already know it. I mean, I can just tell by the way the sun's reflecting off that water right now. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. Stick around. If you're here now, might as well stay for a little bit. We're going to cruise a little further. Yeah, see what we can find. Sometimes, you know, you walk right past something and you don't see it till the way back, or, you know, maybe it didn't wash up yet. Who knows? I mean, I'm not sure how all that works sometimes. But, yeah, I have a feeling we'll find something else. We tend to get lucky. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man, just what a beautiful scene, huh? And if you're here and you're just watching that, I mean, good Lord. Let me just take a look at that. If that doesn't put you in a good mood, man, there's something wrong with you. That's for sure. Yeah, we got the Friday Night Live, guys. Friday Night Live. It's the beginning of the weekend. I have a feeling it's going to be a good weekend. Now, I believe it's going to be a good weekend. I mean, even though I have to work, but hey, that's all right. See if we get one more agate, maybe 2 more agates. Then we'll head the other direction. I just want to thank everybody that's sticking around to watch the sunset. Thank everybody that watches in the future. Thank everybody that jumps in and out. I appreciate all of you. Anybody, if you're watching right now and you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you choose to. I mean, hey, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm not bossy. And we got a nice sugar agate there. Uh-oh, hold on, we got a wave coming in. All right, it's not trying to get me yet. But nice little sugar agate. Pick it up, what the heck? Why not? We're not finding much else. Sometimes you see something like that and you walk over to it and it led you to something that you really wanted, like a nice agate that you just didn't see until you walked over to that thing. It's just, if you see something calling you, man, go over there. That's all I got to say. That's how you find agates. If you haven't had a chance, check out my short videos, man. I got a ton of them. couple hundred short videos of finding agates. I like to think they're good videos. I don't know, a couple of them done pretty good. It's funny because some of the ones I think that are the best only get maybe 800, 900 views. And then ones that I didn't even think would do well, 12,000. It's just, I don't know if it's the music that's put to it or what, but, sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, this is a nice agate. This is going to get a lot of views, and it doesn't. So, who knows? I don't know how that algorithm stuff works. Let's see. Here we got Mark Hood. I love the sunset. Right on, man. Yeah. Yeah, the sunset's coming, man. You're gonna see the sky just change. It's gonna be beautiful. That's for darn sure. Well, look at that bird. That was cool. If y'all seen that, a little sucker dived right in the water. I don't know if I caught it on camera or not, but I always say, hey man, when we're cruising around out here, you see somebody walking down the beach, say hi. Doesn't hurt you, Nothing wrong with saying hi to somebody, Especially, this is a small town, live in a small town. Hey, this is a nice rock. I don't know if you can see the detail on that thing, but man, pretty nice. Throw it in the bag. Why not? Might be worth the weight. You never know. Sometimes you start throwing a bunch of rocks in your bag and bag gets super heavy. You're like, oh man, my arm is sore. And like I say, if someone's passing by, you say hi. How you doing tonight? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. Yeah.
Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see
Yeah. Hey, have a great night. Yeah, hey, karma goes a long way, man. That's for darn sure. I'm a big believer in karma. Whether it's picking up a piece of trash that you see out here on the beach, I do that a lot too. And I really do believe that gives me agate karma. I'm always picking up little pieces of trash, stuff like that. I really do believe it gives a good agate karma. That's a nice piece of rock. Look at that green. Wow. That's pretty darn cool, guys. I'm going to throw it in the bag. What the heck, man? My arm's not sore yet. We'll get there. We'll get that arm sore. Yeah, like I like to say, man, we got a lot of people out here with dogs, man, cruising around with their dogs, walking the dogs on the beach. That's cool, man. I love it. A lot of times the dogs will walk up to me. I don't know what it is, but they find comfort in me. Or they just like to sit down next to me. A lot of times it happens. Probably won't happen on the live, of course. Got a little dog out here, a little puppy. But yeah, it happens a lot. It's the wildest thing. But yeah, we're out here enjoying the sand and the surf and the sun. Oh, I recognize this guy. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh, out here doing a live stream, man. Doing a live stream on YouTube.
Cool, right on.
Yeah, for the channel, the Janimal channel.
Right on, cool.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful puppy, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a beauty. Hi.
Her name's Dee Dee.
Hello.
Sit down here.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You get excited. Excited, absolutely.
Find anything cool yet?
Yeah, man. Found a nice seashell. 4 agates. Not huge, but, decent size.
Down at that end?
Just, walking over, And, just look for this. That's where I found the agates.
Yeah,
You know, I always mark it, dude.
I know, yeah.
You got to mark it because, you know, they always go back to the
Yeah,
same
you see
spot.
somebody, you're like, yeah, you see where my mark was down there on the, yeah.
Yeah, because, dude, they seem to wash up in the same spots. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I'll find one agate, and I always look for two more because, like, they come like family. It's a three. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always say they travel in twins and triplets. That's for sure. Dude, that's a beautiful puppy, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm like, she's being a little hard-headed because of her age right now. And she's,
Oh, yeah.
But so I'm having to, like...
Little teenager.
Oh, man. She ate up all the barbecue sauce, mustard, and mayonnaise, and facial wipes, and stuff.
Whatever she can get to, yeah. Yeah.
So she had trouble yesterday. But,
Hey, man, have you seen any whales out here?
I haven't really been looking, though.
Okay. I saw some, oh, God, five weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah, whole pod of them, man, going by. Man, one of them breached out by the jetty. Dude, it was the craziest thing.
I've seen a few whales. But of course, I haven't, like I said,
It made the jetty look small.
Oh, they're big.
Yeah, I was surprised. It's the first time I've seen them.
Big thing. Okay, now being on a boat, you know, I mean, out there.
Oh, God, that'd be scary.
Or those old sailors or something run into a well.
Yeah.
Today, in a boat, run into a well.
That's scary. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay, I'm going to get going.
All right, hey, you take care. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Yeah, there's a guy I haven't seen in a while. He's out here a lot, hunting for agates, you know. Like I say, it's always nice to stop and talk to folks. Sometimes, man, you're talking to somebody and you look down and you find an agate. I mean, it happens. It happens more than you would know. So always stop, say hi to people. Be friendly. Like I say, man, a lot of this agate hunting is about karma. Karma's going to bring the agates to you, that's for sure. You know, picking up trash, being nice to folks, saying hi. That's going to bring the agates to you. I believe it. Happy Friday, Jamie Lynn. Hope you find some agates. I found 4 so far. 4 agates, 1 beach glass, sea glass, and 1 clamshell. Nice clamshell, too. So, you know, we'll show them at the end, of course. But we're going to go down a little further. There's some more rocks down here I can see, and super low tide. And even though we're, god darn, probably 2 hours past low tide, it's still pretty darn low. You know, and we got pretty darn lucky to find 4 agates so far. That's really lucky. So I'm excited about that, of course. You know, but like I say, man, always stop, say hi to people. You know, be friendly. You know, it's funny, I went back, oh God, this was, I don't know, probably 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Went back to my hometown, a Daly City. And I was living in Sacramento at the time. And, you know, even Sacramento being a big city, you know, in certain areas, a lot of people just say hi to one another and wave and smile. You know, if you look at somebody at the grocery store, they smile at you and say hi. You know, so, man, went back to my hometown, Daly City. Was visiting my mom and my sisters and stuff. And, oh, my God, man, I was in a Walgreens. And this lady was walking toward me down the aisle, and I'm walking toward her, so I smiled. Boy, she had this look on her face like I was going to rob her. I couldn't believe it. I said, hi. And she just put her head down and scurried by like, oh, my God, don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Yeah, it was just wild, man. It's just, that stuff's just wild to me. I don't get it. You know. Why can't people just be friendly? You know, love one another. That's what life's about. You know? I mean, heck, we don't have to be rich. We don't have to have Lear jets and G5s and G8s and G whatever planes, you know? Like these climate elitists. You know, we don't need all that. But, you know what we need, man, is a beautiful sunset, beautiful ocean. Yeah, people in the big cities are not used to people being friendly. I guess that's true. Which just kind of trips me out. But you know, we don't need none of that garbage. So what we need is a beautiful sunset, the beautiful waves, the smell of the surf. We need the sand, the sun. And we just need to be out here looking for agates, finding some cool rocks, seashells, all the other stuff, you know. That's a funky green, man. Look at that. That is a funky green. I love it. Well, I'm not going to pick it up, you know. The bag will start getting heavy if I do that. Picking up too much stuff. I don't need a sore arm. I got to work tomorrow. Yeah, only a short day tomorrow, though. 9 to 3, not too bad. Yeah, life is good. You don't have to work too much. Man, I can remember back in the day hustling. You know, working frickin' 16 hours at the car dealership. Doing finance, getting there at frickin' 7 in the morning. And, you know, being the last one to leave at night at like 1 or 2 in the morning, closing the doors and locking them up. Boy, that is a ball of stress you don't need. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's good for the wallet, I guess. But, you know, you don't have the time to spend it either, you know? I'd rather be broke and be able to enjoy this. I really would. I would much rather just, you know, be able to just live okay and not be on top of the world, but be on top of the world spiritually with a view like this. Then to be that big ball of stress and working, you know, 16 hours in a day or something crazy, you know, bell to bell, what we used to call it, bell to bell. And sure enough, man, especially when you're in finance, you know, someone always gets a deal right at the end of the night, or heck, even if you're the salesman, you know, at a car dealership or something, you always seem to find that customer who wants to buy something 10 minutes before you close, and you're like, oh man, this is going to be 2-3 hours, you know, and it always is. No matter how fast you can do your paperwork and get them into the finance office, and no matter how fast finance can do their paperwork, it's always a 2 to 3 hour ordeal, man. And then you got to show them how to work stuff too, you know. Whew, man, stressing me out just thinking about it, man. I almost got heartburn there for a second. Yeah. The other thing, man, before I got in the car business, I used to commute. I used to commute down in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. I commute across that Bay Bridge. Oh, man. Well, you're talking a ball of stress there. Holy smokes, man. I went to the doctor and wanted to know why I had heartburn so bad all the time. I said, what's going on with this, man? Why did I have heartburn? Oh, you know what? I'm going to pick this one up. I don't care how big it is. This is a cool looking rock, guys. Look at that thing. That's just wild. Green and brown. Kind of an orangish tint to it. That's kind of cool, man. Throw that in the bag. Arm's going to be sore, but that's okay. Out here to get some exercise anyway. But yeah, what a ball of stress commuting. Oh my God. Yeah, that's something you don't want to do. I can tell you that. I did that for about 5 years. Yeah, I went to the doctor. Hey, man, why do I have this heartburn all the time? Oh, we don't know. All your tests come back good, man. You're okay. See, Jamie Lynn, I've got to go. Just wanted to pop on, say hi. Hope you're have a great night and find a few more agates. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to find a couple more, man. We got some rocks out here, so that's looking good. Anyways, yeah, man, I would not recommend commuting. I mean, unless you have to. You have to make a living and make that house payment and whatever. But, you know, hey, one day, man, making that house payment will pay off. You get that house paid off. Now you're living. Well, I don't know. I always suggest making a little extra payment. You know, unless, I don't know, when I bought my first house, I went with the builders financing, and boy, they get pissed off if you send any extra payments in. They got so pissed off they started holding my payments till it was late so they could steal a late fee out of there. They'd say, oh no, we got to take $50 late fee. I'm like, well, I paid an extra $100 to pay the mortgage down. They're like, oh no, we had to take 50 out. I said, no, I mailed it early this time. Last time you got me. This time I mailed it in early. There's no way it was late. Well, we're not responsible for the mail, is what they told me. I said, well, you know what? I'm responsible for paying my loan, and I'm going to refinance the place. And that's what I did. Refinanced it for a 15-year instead of a 30-year. Knocked it down. Actually, payment went up like $100. Just what I was paying per month extra. So, man, that was good. Knocked down the interest rate and ended up getting that sucker paid off. And that's the way to do it, guys. Look at that sunset. Oh, my God. Oh, man. If you're here now, stick around. That sunset's going to be awesome. We're going to walk a little further. Hopefully find at least one more agate or two. Maybe another beach glass. I don't know, seashell, something. Get something. And then we'll walk back and then we'll show you what we found. We'll enjoy a beautiful sunset. You know? Sometimes we're out here, we just don't find anything. I mean, it happens. I've walked this whole beach and not found one agate. You know, whether that was they weren't meant for me and I walked past a few. I mean, because they're probably always out here, you know. I mean, just maybe my karma wasn't up that day. Who knows? You know, I wasn't on the high vibration. But I like to think I'm lucky. We get lucky on the live. I know that. I mean, heck, last week we were lucky to find the one we found. I was stoked on that. So we're lucky that we found 4. That's for darn sure. Very lucky. Hopefully we'll find a couple more. Maybe on the way back. But, oh, man, it's just coming up on a beautiful sunset. I don't know if you guys could see that, but sun reflecting off the water. Those waves kicking. Man, I only wish you could smell this, the surf, man. The ocean air is just fantastic. I'm not going to lie. It's intoxicating. Oh, what do we got there? It looks like a hat. Somebody lost their hat. It's a fedora. Oh, man. Hope they didn't lose their neck beard. They definitely lost their fedora. But I hope they didn't lose their neck beard in the process. Hello, m'lady. Hello, m'lady. That's my fedora and my neck beard. Yeah, we'll throw that thing over there. You know? What brand is it? Yeah, I don't know what brand it is, but somebody lost their fedora. Let me know if we should pick it up. If you're in the chat right now, let me know if I should pick it up and get it off the beach, or should I leave it? Man, we got a sunset coming here, guys. We got a sunset coming. I think we're gonna head back at the fedora here. You know what, heck with it, man. Let's throw it in the bag. Believe me, I'm not going to wear it. You can guarantee that. The Danimal is not wearing that fedora. Definitely not my style. That is not my style for sure. But we're going to cruise on back. See if we find some agates on the way back, man. Enjoy this beautiful sunset. Boy, it might be dark by the time I get back to the truck. You never know. But I'll tell you what, man, what I've learned in all these years that I've lived is that, man, you got to be good to people. Yeah, there's a lot of douchebags out there, but kill them with kindness. You know, maybe one day they'll kind of wake up and go, you know what? I was a douchebag. And that person was still a good person. You know? Maybe they won't, but hey, maybe they will. You never know. I always say that on the fucking lives is you never know. You never know what we're gonna find. You never know what could happen. You know, but we're gonna cruise along, man. Hopefully find some more agates. We got 4 agates, 1 sea glass, and 1 nice clamshell. So we're rolling along. Anybody, if you're in here, say hi in the chat. Hit the like button. If you find it in your heart to do that, that would be appreciated more than you know. And man, look at that. Look at that sunset. My God, you guys. There's no way I'm making it all the way back before that sun sets. I can tell you that. So we're going to cruise along a little bit. Watch this sunset. Then we'll see that thing dip down below the horizon, man. It's going to be awesome. It's just a sight to behold. You know, anybody that's in here, jumping in and out, whatever it is, you know, go ahead and hit the like button. Hey, if you're watching it later on, when it's posted afterward, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor, do me a solid, man. You know, I mean, if not, whatever. It's okay. I don't care that much, but it would be nice. Definitely would be nice. Yeah, it's a nice chunk of quartz right there. I don't know. Kind of cool looking. Just had to show it off for a second. Yeah, man, that sun gets too low, man. We're not going to be able to see. We got a sunset coming up here. We're going to have to walk back quick. I'm going to be walking back in the dark. But hey, we got some beautiful scenery going on. Beautiful waves. Beautiful sunset. Birds out there. Man, we saw some sea lions earlier. Some seals. Whatever they were, it was pretty cool. Sucker was chilling up there on the rocks. Taking a little nap. You know, something I like to do is take a little nap. It's always nice. I don't know, man. For some reason, right after I take lunch, I feel like a nap. Maybe it's old age. I don't know. But I love it. If I could do that every day, just eat lunch and take a nap, and then wake up and do whatever, you know, that's all good. But just to be able to take a nap, man. Oh, God. Wow. I don't know who's here right now, but look at that, you guys. That is just gorgeous. That is just a gift right there. That really, there's a pelican going by. What a gift, man, to be able to look at something so beautiful. You know, earlier someone in the chat was saying they're on the East Coast. They've never seen a sunset over the ocean. They've only seen a sunrise over the ocean. I thought, oh, that makes sense. But man, I tell you what, these sunsets are beautiful. I know I've seen some pictures of the sunrises on the East Coast, and I know they're beautiful, so that's all good. But man, this sunset tonight is going to be one to look at, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll find another agate on the way back. Looking at the sunset. God dang it. Sorry, I had to stop again and just, man, almost sun gaze, man. I was kind of seeing orange spots now. Good Lord, that was beautiful. Don't want to stare too long into the sun. I already need reader glasses to see small print, so I don't want to mess up my vision any more than it already is. Oh, man. That would not be good. I already feel blind half the time. I need to put those readers on. It's like, good Lord, my eyes don't work anymore. Yeah, I'm seeing red spots from staring at that sun, but God darn, you can't hardly help it. It's beautiful. But we'll cruise along, see if we find some agates. A couple more anyway, maybe. You never know. Hey, good news is the feet haven't gotten wet yet. Man, the other day I was at a location looking for agates and had a really good day finding some agates there. There's some other folks there, of course, you know, that I knew that looked for agates and stuff. Know them from, you know, hunting for agates and whatnot. So, yeah, didn't get to make too many videos right there that day, but oh man, what a good day. Well, that sun's, it's dipping below the horizon now. That's for sure. Check it out, you guys. And if you don't want to see a sunset, just, you know, scroll away. That's fine, whatever. You know, hey, another feather. What kind of feather is that? Kind of a cool looking feather. It's a dry one too. I bet that's I don't think that's a pelican. I would more guess that's a seagull feather. You know, throw it out. What the heck? We don't need that. But, hey, you never know, man. Something like that's calling you over. You always walk over and investigate because it might be dragging you toward an agate. You just never know. God darn, there goes the sun. It's going down. Oh, we might as well just stop, man, and take a look at this sunset. Look how beautiful. There it is. If you're jumping in, say hi in the chat. Hit that frickin' thumbs up, man. It's a sunset. I mean, if you don't like this natural beauty, I mean, scroll on through. Forget it. That's fine. But my God. That is just beautiful to me. Wow, it's dipping down. There's like a wall of clouds back there that it's dipping down behind, so it's not quite the horizon, but man, that's sure making for a beautiful sunset. I love it. There it goes. It's gone now, man. You guys saw it. You guys saw it just disappear. But you can see the color of that sky on the water, which is pretty darn cool, man. Color of that sky reflecting off the water is just, man, that's beautiful, isn't it? God just painted a picture for you. I don't care what you believe in, you know, whatever. God painted that picture for us. And it's beautiful. The way that sky reflects off the water is just beautiful, man. My God. Now, I promised you guys the sunset, and there it was. You know, God dang, that was nice. Well, I got a ways to walk still, but that's okay. Got a spot coming up here where we found an agate, so hey, you never know, might find another one. It happens. It certainly happens. It's a little tougher without the sun shining on them, of course. But you know, hey, it is what it is. We just walk along. Hey, man, you can find them in the dark sometimes. If the moon's reflecting on it, right? You know, so keep those eyes peeled. Looking left to right. Man, that was a nice sunset, you guys. I've got people jumping in and out, but man, if you just jumped in, well, you missed that sun just dipping below the horizon there, and God, it was beautiful. That was just something to see, I'm telling you. got a ways to walk, but that's all right. Jamie Lynn, I'm back for a second. Lots of laughs. Have you found? I haven't found any more, darn it. But oh man, what a beautiful sunset. God darn, that sun dipping down was nice. That was beautiful. I mean, the sky is still beautiful and still reflecting off the water, which is really nice. I love that. That is the whole reason I am out here, right there. I mean, finding agates is a bonus when you look at that. Sunset was beautiful. Yes, Jamie, it was. Man, I'm not kidding you. Here comes the water. Don't get me now. Like the pair of shoes I'm wearing just dried out from the last time the waves got me. God darn waves will get you. Usually they get you right when you get there too, you know. So now you're just looking for agates for an hour or two, just soaking wet, all the way up to your freaking knees sometimes. But you know, it is what it is. That's part of the fun, I guess. Yeah, we got some rocks down here. Take a look. Hey, I'm glad we found what we found. We were lucky. We do tend to get lucky on these live streams. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the audience, if it's me. I mean, I always think I'm lucky, of course. You know, that helps. It really does. But I don't know what it is on these live streams. We get lucky, we find some agates. And it's funny because, you know, hey, I've been out here looking for agates before and not found a thing. So to find them on a live stream, I don't know, that's pretty darn good in my eyes anyway. Makes me happy. But as you can see, the waves have come in, the tides come up quite a bit since we walked out. Now that we're walking back, it may even have washed away some of the marks that we left of where we found the agates. That happens. Jamie Lynn, wet feet are terrible. Yeah, it can be sometimes. I tell you, it can be miserable at times, but yeah, it's something you deal with when you're finding agates. Especially if you're having a good day like I did the other day when I found all those agates with that short video that I posted with all those agates on that log. Boy, my feet were wet that day and I didn't even care. I can tell you that. It didn't even matter to me that my feet were wet that day. But yeah, that was a beautiful sunset. I mean, I guess it's still kind of a sunset, even though the sun's not up. But, you know, you can see the sky is just beautiful and reflecting off the water. I always love that. Well, we'll cruise along, see what we can find. Yeah, you can definitely tell that the tide's coming up a little bit. Yeah, that was awesome, all those agates I found the other day. My God, that's when I should have been doing a live stream, darn it. Holy smokes, man, that was a day. Yeah, that was like one of those days when, like, not a lot of people were around. A lot of them I couldn't film, honestly, because of the tide was high, and you know, you just had to grab them before the waves took it away, because sometimes those waves will take them away. If you see it, you got to run and grab it. You don't have time to pull out the phone and get it in video mode and record the agate and the waves and then grab it. No, if you see it, you got to get it sometimes. And that happens. And when that happens, yeah, I mean, you can't film it. And that's some of your nicest agates, honestly. But, you know, it is what it is. we film what we can, you know. I'm not going to salt the beach with agates and then say, oh, look what I found, you know. Don't do that. Got to get them while you can. Absolutely. Absolutely you do. But yeah, we're cruising on back. Getting into a spot here where there's some more rocks, so that's always nice. Hopefully we'll find a few more. Got somebody walking down the beach. They're looking for agates, I'm sure. You know, let's take a look here. I don't know if you guys can see. Got somebody walking down the beach there. But they're probably looking for agates, but hey, we'll grab the ones they missed. They're probably picking up the ones right now that I missed. I mean, hey, that's how it goes. You pick up the ones that are meant for you, and that's what you get. And be happy with that, you know. And if you see some trash, pick it up. That's the good karma. Got to build up the agate karma, that's for sure. Agate karma is picking up trash, and bam, you find an agate. Hello, how are you? Good. Have a good night. Yeah, like I say, always say hi to people. Be nice. That's good karma. Whoo, we got some more rocks here. So hey, last chance to dance. Here it is. Last chance to dance, you guys. I mean, oh my gosh, if this was a year ago, this was the spot right here. And I am not even kidding. This was the spot about a year ago. Man, where all the big agates were washing up. And you know, I mean, not monsters, but I did find, you know, one fist size agate. What's that? Is that an agate? That is an agate. Look at that, guys. Told you. That's a beauty. Look at that. That's a beauty. Huh? Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Told you. Told you she'd walk right past it. Leave the agates that are meant for me. Oh, God, that fedora is sandy. I don't know even why I put that in my bag. But, you know, hey, picking up trash off the beach never hurts. Hey, go eat. That's what I'm talking about. You know I'm always hungry. I'm thinking about what I'm going to make when I get home. Probably going to make some sausages, man. I got these Johnsonville hot Italian sausages. Probably going to make a couple of those. I know they're not the best for me, but man, they are delicious. I don't know if anybody's got an air fryer, but you put those in the air fryer. Woo! Man, you got something. Hey, that was agate number 5 for those that are keeping count. You know, if you're keeping count, that's 5 agates. 5 agates, 1 sea glass, and 1 clamshell, seashell. So 1, 1, and 5. So that's pretty awesome. Hopefully we'll find 1 more agate. And we want to make it an even number if we can. Now, that looks like the marks I made in the sand. And we're not too far away from where I found that agate just a minute ago. So, like I say, we're in the right area. Yeah, because there's that feather that I was talking about. Remember, I said, hey, there's a feather. And bam, we found an agate because we were looking at that feather. So, let's take a quick look around here. Like I say, they like to travel in pairs and triplets and twins and stuff. So, take a look. Like I always say, you never know. But always good. I like even numbers. Yeah, I'm wondering if that one that we just found was there on our way out and we just didn't see it at that time. It's the wrong angle or what. But anyways, I think we're going to end this here. Why not? I just want to thank everybody who stopped by, everybody who watched the live stream, everybody who jumped in and out, everybody who liked it, everyone who subscribed, and everyone who watches it in the future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys.